Yeah. Way up.
It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and of course, it's a Monday Mainovation.
Yeah. We back, baby.
You feel well rested after the Super Bowl yesterday?
I wouldn't say well rested, but I'm here.
Were you inside or did you go watch it somewhere?
I was outside. Shout out to my guy J. Crew Love, because we was outside watching it, and it was a fun game.
It was very exciting toward the end, and I had plans to go out, but I ended up just staying in the house. I was so tired.
You know what? I felt like at the end of the night, that's how I felt like what I should have did.
Stayed home. I stayed home. I did all my laundry. I was cleaning up while I was watching the Super Bowl. Then sat down to watch Usher.
Yeah, I felt like, man, I could have did this in the house.
But there's so much to talk about as far as that this morning. I had a really active weekend. Shout out to everybody who came out to the grand opening of my new juice bar with my partners Dawn and Jade, the Nourish Spot BK.
BK, baby.
Yeah, so we are back open and in business right now. I'm so excited about that. But we have so much to talk about, but we always got to start it off with some love and some positivity. What's today's date? February 12th. They're saying some bad weather's on the way, too.
Yeah.
It's supposed to,
snow, right?
Yeah, in a lot of places. So we'll talk about all of that, though, this morning. And it was also Chinese New Year on Saturday. It was the year of the, year of the dragon. Gong hei fa choi. Say it with me.
Hey,
Gong hei fa choi.
Hey, dime.
Okay. Anyway, 800-292-5150 is the number. Call us up and let us know who you want to shine a light on. Again, that number is 800-292-5150. Let's spread some love and let's spread some positivity and let's acknowledge some great people. 800-292-5150. Shine a light when we come back.
I'ma shine.
Turn your lights on, y'all.
Turn your lights on.
Spreading love to those who are doing greatness.
Shine a light on them. Shine a light on them.
It's time to shine a light on them.
It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and Mano's in the building. New Mano!
Yeah, that was a little slow, bro.
I'm always pitching things that I think that Mano should be doing. I'm like, we should do this.
But I like that idea, though.
I will talk about it at some point. But in the meantime, let's shine a light on people spreading love and positivity. Today, we want to shine a happy birthday light on Daniel Garland. He's a healthcare professional at Columbia University. And, we always got to show love to the healthcare professionals because no matter what we have going on around the world, and we saw this in particular during the pandemic, how extremely important what they do is. And he's a huge fan of Jay-Z, so he was definitely all into the Super Bowl and watching Blue Ivy and the kids on the field and Beyoncé, even though he's from the Bronx. And he's a Green Bay Packers fan, so I don't think he had any, what did they say, any horse in the race.
Yeah, a horse in the race.
Yes, but shout out to you, Daniel Garland. Happy birthday. We want to shine a light on you for all you do. 800-292-5150. Shaquana, who do you want to shine a light on?
I want to shine a light on my daughter, Promise, this morning. She is 17. She's a senior. Like, she's doing everything I did not do at her age. She is so much more greater than me. Like, I love this girl so much. She's my backbone for real.
Yes. Why did you name her Promise?
Well, I had her at 17, and I was a teen mom, so I made a promise to her that I will always be there for her and love her unconditionally. So I named her Promise.
And you know what? That's what we all want, right? Our kids to be better than us.
She's my gem. I love her so much. And I just had to shine a light on her this morning because she's a senior and she's about to go to school for nursing.
Good. Let's shine a light on Promise. That's amazing. And when we come back, we have your Yeezy and Beyoncé. Everybody is talking about her new album. It's a different genre. But Beyoncé has mastered so many different genres. We're excited for this. When we come back, we have your Yeezy, Beyoncé. It's Way Up.
They say it's truth in the rumors.
From industry shade to all the gossip.
Talk to me.
Angela's spilling that Yee tea.
Talk to him.
It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and Mano is here.
New Mano.
Spill that Yee tea.
Well, let's get into some Super Bowl stuff. There's so many things to talk about, but one thing that, of course, broke the internet was Beyoncé and the Beehive. Now, she had a Verizon commercial. Of course, this was her Super Bowl ad.
Beyoncé breaks the internet, but can she break Verizon?
Broken?
No.
Time for a surprise drop.
Say my name.
Slay opposite. But it still didn't work, so.
How about the first woman to launch the first rocket for the first performance in space?
Verizon didn't break.
Okay, they ready. Drop the new music.
Okay, new music from Beyonce. I saw people saying, "Oh, Beyonce went and got engaged at Usher's wedding because he was doing the Super Bowl halftime show."
Right.
So 2 songs came out, and they're called "Texas Hold'em" and "16 Carriages." She has a country album that's coming out on March 29th. I know you want to hear how this sounds, so here is part of "Texas Hold'em."
This ain't Texas. Ain't no hold'em.
I know you love a hoedown.
Hold down. Hey,
I
listen,
know you do, Mano.
I'm all for it.
Listen, we're going to be listening to country music. Imagine what this line dance is going to look like when Beyonce does a video. And here's 16 Carriages.
It's been umpteen summers and I'm not in my bed. On the back of the bus in a bunk with the band. Going so hard, gotta choose myself. Underpaid and overwhelmed.
Okay.
I like that one more.
I think I like the hoedown one.
What's up with you in this hold down?
It's a hoedown.
I don't know what. I'm all for hold down.
We know. Okay, well, she also has a Twitch account, by the way. It's I Am Slayonce. And that is real when they in the commercial you see her on Twitch. So shout out to Beyonce. And Usher, since we're talking about her getting engaged at his wedding, his Super Bowl halftime performance, he had some great special guest appearances. Jermaine Dupri was there, her, Will.i.am, Little John and Ludacris ended it with Yeah, which I kind of knew that was going to happen. But here's Alicia Keys doing My Boo.
There's always that one person that will always have your heart.
You've never seen it coming 'cause you're blinded from the start.
Know that you're that one for me.
It's meant for everyone to see. Oh, baby.
I don't know about y'all, but I know about us. It's the only way we know how to rock.
All right, so shout out to them. I saw people having a lot of things to say about.
People talk too much.
First of all, that's just how the video was, so that's why he was on it.
You know what
like
it
that.
is? It was the fact that he has that residency and he just been taking people's girls up there and just been serenading them and
causing
having
breakups.
fun and causing breakups. And Kiki ain't been back home since.
Yeah, Swizz is like, everybody relax. Let's pay attention to the beautiful dress. Alicia Keys looked amazing. That red was Redding. Okay, so shout out to them. But that was a fun halftime show.
Yeah, it was dope.
I also saw some people loved it, and then I saw a criticism of it. But I'm like, he had so many hits that he could, it was just
what
nonstop.
was the criticism, though?
I don't know. I saw a couple of people saying that it wasn't that exciting, but I really enjoyed it. I was at home.
All I seen was people talking about, Swizz might be jumping, going crazy.
Swizz is fine, okay? He said it. All right, well, that is your Yeetie. And when we come back, we have About Last Night. We have so much to talk about. I had a very active past few days. That's why I stayed home for the Super Bowl and crashed out. But in the meantime, let's do this. Let's pour it up. It's a Monday. Let's pour it up, Mano. It's way up.
Oh, about last night. Last night. Here's how it went down.
All right, it's way up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee. Mano's in the building.
Good morning.
Good morning. So how was your last night, weekend, all of
Man,
that?
I watched the game.
Where'd you watch it?
I watched it at a spot called Pando 39.
Okay.
It's a dope sports bar on the west side.
All right.
Here in the city.
You're always somewhere.
Yeah, man. Shout out to my guy Jake. Crew love. We was outside, my brother Mouse. And then we watched the game. We had a couple people with us. And we had some fun.
Well, let me tell you, I had a very active past few days. It all started, first of all, shout out to Joey Badass. If you guys watch Raising Kanan,
right,
you'll know that I ran into him at Tatiana's. And so I don't want to give away anything, but shout out to Joey Badass. It was nice to see him.
Shout out to Joey Badass. That's my guy. I like Joey.
And Chef Kwame at Tatiana's, he had a special taping, so I was there. Then I was in Detroit over the weekend, checking up on my building, and so we had a great time, handling things. That building is going to be done at the end of next month. And so we're well on track.
Very fast.
It was. We're actually way ahead of schedule, which never happens when it comes to construction.
Right.
And so there's a lot of things we're trying to figure out about pre-leasing, about tax abatements, all of that. But it's a 30-unit building in Midtown. So I did that. And then, I was, when I tell you I was all over the place, I was at Craig Cafe. So shout out to Joe Crawford and Jordan Crawford. That's a place in Detroit where they actually sell my coffee. Coffee uplifts people. I was watching the Super Bowl. I went to Say Less. I went to the Knicks game. I came back to New York, went to the Knicks game, and then, of course, I had the grand opening for my juice bar. It's called the Nourish Spot in BK. Shout out to my partner, Dawn. That was on Saturday, which is also Chinese New Year. So I'm just really excited because the juice bar for me, you know, I had that juice bar before. Juices for Life, and that's been closed like since towards the end of the pandemic. It was a lot of work for me to do all that by myself.
Yeah.
And so I ended up partnering up with Dawn. She has a spot in Queens, and she's super active. Like, they posted her for the Small Business Administration the first day of Black History Month because of all the great work that she does. And so I was fortunate enough to partner with her and her daughter to reopen as the Nourish Spot in Brooklyn. So I'm just excited because I've seen the difference that that juice bar has made for people, being able to come and get fresh juices and do all of that. So I'm just excited to have that back.
Dope.
So that was and then I stayed home. I was supposed to go and actually watch the Super Bowl at my friend's house, but I was exhausted by the time that was all done.
Stay home.
And by the way, shout out to Fresh and Pressed Juice. I went there while I was in Detroit as well. I just love anybody that's doing something like positive for the community. I'm a big fan of that, and so I went there and had some juices while I was in town. And that was
closing some deals.
I was closing some deals. That's
like
a
the
fact.
Vezos.
Yeah, that was Kiara and Vezo. That's their juice bar.
Okay.
In Detroit. All right. Well, in the meantime, you know what we love to do. This is why Maino's here today.
It's the only reason why I come.
Tell us a secret. Maybe you had a hoedown, like Beyonce's doing on her
really
new.
Had a hoedown. For real.
Yes. 800.
If you did, let us know.
800-292-5150. Tell us a secret. When we come back, 800-292-5150. Call us up. You can share with us, and we absolutely will not judge you, and you get to remain anonymous. It's not an issue. Maybe you want to make love in this club. Maybe you did make love in this club. 800-292-5150. Tell us a secret.
Shh. This is a judgment-free zone. Tell us a secret.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and my no judgment, very open friend, Maino is here.
No judgment.
No judgment. And it's time for you guys to call us up and tell us a secret. 800-292-5150 is the number on this Monday. We want to hear all your secrets. Hello, anonymous caller. What's your secret?
All right, I slept with my neighbor husband. Oh, boy, I hope they don't know my voice.
Now, how did this even happen? Tell us the setup.
I came home drunk one night. And he was in the hallway smoking a cigarette, girl.
Smoking a cigarette?
Oof. He went into your apartment?
No, we were on the roof, girl.
Oh, my gosh.
Y'all took care of that on the roof?
Yes.
Okay.
He got crazy on the roof.
Are you cool? Are you cool with his wife, being that that's your neighbor?
Hi and bye.
Oh, and what are you going to do if you see him again? Is this something that you want to continue, or this was a one and done?
No, it was a one-time thing. I just want to get that off my chest.
No judgment, Maino, because you know people.
I wasn't done now.
She did her duty. You know, she had a.
Did his duty.
She had. That was an old-fashioned hoedown.
You don't have a man, do you?
Yeah.
Nope.
She don't have a man.
I'm outside.
You outside.
Okay,
She
well,
outside,
clearly
you know?
on the roof outside.
On the roof. I
Yeah.
like a person that owns who they are. You know what I mean?
All right, well, thank you for calling and sharing with us and him.
Thank you. Happy day.
You too. Hey, anonymous caller, how are you?
Hey, what's up?
What's up? You want to tell me and Maino a secret? No judgment.
Alright, so over the Super Bowl weekend, man, I had a little bet between me and my Beyonce's co-worker. I told her if Kansas City Chiefs score more than 20 points, she got to suck my.
Whoa.
But listen though, my fiance, she was already drunk, passed out. So we had snuck out to the bathroom.
So you had a bet with your fiance's coworker.
Yeah.
And you won the bet, so she had to perform oral on you?
Yeah, she doing better than my fiance though.
You sound like you're from Detroit. Question.
Nah, I'm from South Memphis, baby.
Okay.
That's what's up.
I heard a no. Let me ask you this. So the bet was a private one, or did everybody know about this bet?
No. It's just me and her. Like, me and her, we've been texting and stuff like that for a while.
You already been knocking her off then, right?
Nah. This is the first time, man. We used the Super Bowl to determine whether, what we're going to do.
Now, what happened if they would have lost? Then what would she have had? What would you have had to do?
And I had to perform oral on her. But I gave it to her anyway because she gave it.
Oh, my gosh.
I mean, listen, man, you're a giving guy.
Did it anyway.
You're a giving guy.
So are you still going to get married?
Of course. I love this lady.
But that's her friend, though, right?
Co-worker.
Man, it's a co-worker / friend, but
So why you just don't put them together?
I'm trying.
What if her coworker decides that she wants to like be with you and blow things up and like them what?
Nah, but she already know. But I've had problems in the past. So
Okay, I don't understand the rationale, but thank you for calling. It's no judgment. All right, well, that was Tell Us a Secret. Y'all are wild. And when we come back, we have your Yeezy, and let's talk about some more Super Bowl things. Let's talk about Ye and his commercial during the Super Bowl and what our roads were leading toward. And since we're talking about sneakers, when we talk about Ye, let's also talk about Marcus Jordan. Ooh, it's way up.
Yo, she about to blow the lid up off this pot. Let's get it. Oh, yeah. Angela's spilling that Yee tea. Come and get the tea.
It's way up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and Mano is in the building.
Yes. The
Yes.
newest, the biggest.
The biggest.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's get into some Yeezy. Kanye West, he did a Yeezy Super Bowl commercial. Now, this commercial is believed to have aired in Chicago and Miami only. And I'm pretty sure people were definitely logging in to get some products from Yeezy.com. Listen to this.
This Ye, and it's my commercial. And since we spent all the money on the commercial spot, we actually didn't spend any money on the actual commercial. But the idea is I want you to go to Yeezy.com, and I got some shoes, and that's it.
That was the commercial right there, right?
Yeah, it was a selfie video. And that was the commercial.
Wow.
They said it cost about $7 million for that commercial, but everything on the site was available for $20, including the sneakers, the shoe, the sock-looking shoe, the Yeezy Pod that people just paid $200 for. That's $20 on the website.
Wow.
So, yeah. There you go. I guess it was worth it. But it was shoes, shirts, pants, vinyls, all kinds of things available on the website. And he also put out his joint album with Ty Dolla $ign, Vultures Volume 1, 18 tracks on that album. So, very active for him. In other news, Usher got his marriage license while he was in Vegas. And so it looks like he and his longtime partner are planning to, get married. The marriage certificate is not filed yet. So it seems that they haven't officially got married, but they've applied for that. And Kim Kardashian and Odell Beckham Jr. were spotted together publicly for the first time in Vegas on Saturday. So they've been walking through the lobby. According to reports, they're going to allegedly
be together.
Yeah, come out with their relationship and be together. And so they are trying to figure out the next steps as they're getting serious. All right. Well, speaking of people being together, Larsa Pippen and Marcus Jordan, people believe that they have split ahead of the Traitors reunion filming.
They better not have broke up.
Why you say that?
Because they came up here, they was like, this dude was holding her bag and smiling, grinning to himself like a good slave. Like they better. That's what.
Oh my goodness! Don't say that.
That's how he was standing.
He was in love. That's what a man
that's the
does.
love I want.
You've been saying that was the love that you want.
Yeah.
And they were together for a year and a half, and
they better not have broke up.
They did a podcast together. They were talking about getting married. Even Marcus seemed really excited about it.
That's what I'm saying.
He's not even out there like that. Listen to what he had to say.
What's the possibility of a marriage happening between you and Larsa?
We're looking for a location.
Oh, do you guys have a date?
It's in the work.
They better not have broke up.
And look, she took all his pictures off, her page, all the pictures of them together.
It better be a publicity stunt.
And she put up a post, should your friends unfollow your ex? I'ma say... Yeah, it depends. If they were friends
if I break
first,
up with you, everybody's broke up
but
with you.
If they only know them through you, then yes, they should unfollow. But, we'll see what happens. But Larsa Pippen, when she was up here and Marcus Jordan was here in the corner holding her bags and everything because he was in love, she had some things to say about you, Mano. And this is why you're holding a grudge. Listen. And if you have anybody from Mano.
Yeah, and I'm low key.
Larsa I ain't put my friends with him.
You're a little more of a liability. Like, I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know you personally, but I just feel like you might be a little more high risk.
Ooh. Ouch. Ouch. She's not lying, though.
Who slept with her son's.
Okay. So now, don't choose violence. Don't choose violence.
Teammate.
Mano,
son's teammate.
Are you high risk?
That just means I'm not easy.
Are you a liability?
Never. Always an asset.
Okay, there you go. Well, that's the most important. All right. Well, I feel like you should do country music. All right, well, that is your YT. When we come back, we have Under the Radar. And these are the stories that are not necessarily in the headlines. They are flying under the radar. We'll talk about this Detroit conference that's going to do some amazing things for Black-owned suppliers. Also, the most expensive home for sale in the United States. We'll tell you what that price is and where that home is located. It's Way Up. Under the Radar is next.
Take the news. I got news. This in the news that relates to you. These stories are flying under the radar.
It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee. Maino's in the building. You Maino.
Yeah.
Time for some Under the Radar. Now, there is a conference in Detroit that is now aimed at connecting automakers and corporations with Black-owned suppliers. I love that. It's a gathering that is taking place presented by Stellantis, and it was planned by the National Business League as part of their 37th annual National Black Supplier Conference, hosted by the Detroit Black Chamber of Commerce. So that is a huge, huge deal. That's actually tomorrow, this gathering that's going to happen. So they're going to address the ongoing economic disparity. After even 7 decades of the 1964 Civil Rights Act, is currently less than 1% of the nation's 3.2 million Black-owned businesses benefit from such supplier opportunities. Less than 1%. So it's really important to make sure that this is available. All right. So I love that. Shout out to Detroit. And now let's talk about... Sorry, I'm all over the place. Let's talk about this home for sale, the most expensive home in the United States. You know how much it's going for?
How much?
$295 million.
What does it look like?
Well, it's beautiful. Naturally, it's in Naples, Florida. And there's a main house that's like 11,500 square feet with 6 bedrooms. There's 2 guest houses. They're over 5,000 square feet each. And so that brings the total interior living space to 22,800 square feet. Wow. All 3 homes are on a peninsula that has over 1,600 feet of waterfront, a private yacht, basin, and a T-shaped dock. And so all of those things are available for you. They said there can be 8 waterfront homes on this property. And so you can break up the property after the purchase. But they think a potential buyer will probably use the whole thing as a compound, a private family compound.
You can have your whole family there.
You could have more than your whole family.
Your in-laws, everybody. Family that you don't like.
And
everybody.
$95 million. Ryan Serhant, you need to go after this and sell this. Imagine what that commission's going to be.
No, we need to be billionaires.
That commission, like $15 million.
That's it, Dan. We got to be billionaires.
Got to. All right. Well, that is your Under the Radar. Now, you know, it is a Monday. We do have Monday Mainovation. We got the Way Up Mix at the top of the hour. We got Ask Yee. And, of course, we got some things to discuss with you guys as the stars of the show, because that's y'all. 800-292-5150. But let's get ready for that Way Up Mix at the top of the hour.
Way up.
Just like to talk like they Angela Yee, like they Angela Yee.
Man, she's spilling it all. This is Yee T. Way up.
It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee. Maino's in the building. New Maino!
Right, baby.
That's right. And shout out to Quinta Brunson. Abbott Elementary has been renewed for season 4. So shout out to her for that. And to the whole cast there. All these Black shows have been getting canceled. So it's nice to see that that's coming back. All right. Great show. All right. Well, Mike Epps is on stage, and you won't see him on Shannon Sharp's podcast anytime soon. No Club Shay Shay for him. Here's what he had to say while he was performing.
That Shannon Sharp called me trying to do an interview. I said, no, Medea, I ain't doing no interview. So you can sit across from me and look at my It's called Shay Shay. The telling you. Put a wig on that and tell me if that ain't mother Medea's sister. All that money that didn't got from God, it came out on him.
Whoa. All right.
Yo, Mike Epps is crazy.
Well, Shannon Sharp did respond, and here's what he had to say.
You can say I'm gay, and you can say I don't care about that. Because I won't chase a lie, but I won't let you lie on my name. And I'm going to release the DMs because you're lying. Yeah. You said I reached out to you to come on Club Shay Shay, and you a mofo lie. Now, when I see you, I'm going to see if you about that.
Wow, this went left.
See if you about that.
Well, Mike Epps, of course, did respond back, and here's what he had to say.
I'm not gonna lie, I did DM you to get on the show, but I DM'd you to get on the show because you brought my name up when you were sitting there with Kat. Second of all, you gonna be an all-star. I'm gonna be at the all-star in my hometown, and I'm gonna see you. I don't be doing no fighting lately. And Shay Shay, you did look like Medea sitting there. You was looking zesty. I'm not saying you gay.
I'm not saying you gay.
I mean, he is a comedian.
Right, it's the jokes, man.
Mike Epps also said this is the same guy who started all this black on black crime on his platform. Now he's upset. And sorry, Frida, I meant Netta. So that's what he said in response to that. Woof. I can't believe all of this is happening.
I mean, he gives a little light zesty, man.
But Mike Epps might end up on Shannon Sharp's podcast at some point.
He should go.
And people will tune in for that. It's a win-win for everybody. All right. Well, Devin Haney looks like his next fight is coming up on April 20th in Vegas. Unfortunately for Ryan Garcia, while he was away, he was in Vegas. You know, it was Super Bowl. He was announcing the next fight. But 2 men broke into his home and robbed him while he was gone. So that's really sad. He went on social media to let people know. He didn't say everything that was taken, but he said, they robbed us this morning. Praise the Lord, we weren't there. He protected me. I love you, God. Thank you. But wow, I'm just here trying to enjoy Super Bowl weekend, and they got my team shook because a part of them were there. And so that's a terrible thing to have happen. You feel so helpless. You're not even home, so you can't really do much about it.
Some people was home.
Yeah, but there were some people there. The fight is going to be against Devin Haney in Vegas, April 20th. And the two of them ended up getting into a pushing match. And things got out of control. I mean, it was planned for them to announce it together, but here's what happened.
I'ma beat you. I'ma beat you. I'ma beat you. You know how you gonna feel some shit you ain't felt?
Ooh, all right, Garcia.
Cut it out, Ryan.
Devin
please.
Haney was getting pimped out by his father. The two of them started yelling and screaming and pushing. So really, that's how it went down.
Stop it, man.
And by the way, Jada Pinkett's house also was about to get robbed, and she defended her home against hooded intruders. 2 people that tried to break in. They tried to get in through a balcony, and she was able to scare them away with her presence. All right, well, that is your Yeetie. And when we come back, it's a Monday, so you know we got some Mainovation.
No hesitation.
Happy birthday to Kelly Rowland too, because that's where we get that Mainovation from. All right, Monday Mainovation. When we come back, it's Way Up.
Vibing Way Up with Angela Yee.
Come right back.
More now.
All right, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and it's a Monday Mainovation. Baby, you could beat a Mainovation.
No hesitation.
And happy birthday to Kelly Rowland. Her birthday was yesterday too, and we used that song for this.
We blew up off that. And today's Mainovation is don't play with Maino ever in your life, Navy. For real.
What did Navy do?
I'm just saying, just letting them know.
Okay.
No, seriously. Stop thinking that people have the answer to your problems. Stop looking for the answer in other people. Whatever you got going on, whether you're successful or not, is not contingent upon somebody else's situation. Sometimes we think that other people are holding us back from things and thinking certain things are personal when it's not. Nobody has the answer to your problems. You do. So it's for you to handle your own issue.
Right. So you can't blame other people. Sometimes I know people who feel like everything that goes wrong is because this person did this or this person didn't do this for me. And sometimes you have to say, okay, let me take accountability and handle my own business.
Accountability is the word. Handle your own problems. Nobody has the answer to your problems.
Okay.
But you.
All right. And what did you say? You were showing me something earlier about problems. Nothing in life is permanent or forever.
Yeah, nothing is forever. Not even problems.
Yeah, that's a good way to look at things.
That's right.
So when you wake up and it's okay to feel like it's the end of the world for a minute.
But it's really not.
But then you got to know it's not.
Don't make it a solution that is forever for a temporary problem.
All right. Well, with that being said, for Monday Mainovation, thank you for that. We do have Ask Yee when we come back. As you can see, Maino is great at giving advice and talking to you about things.
I'm the greatest.
You're the greatest. So 800-292-5150 is a number. And you can always leave a voice message in case you can't get through. We can do your Ask Yee that way. The other way you can do it is if you're on the iHeart app. You can click on the little microphone while you're listening to the show, and you can leave a message that way, and we can get that from you in that manner. Thank you for that Monday Mainovation. And we have And we have Ask Yee when we come back, 800-292-5150. In the meantime, let's get into some Pop Smoke with Dior. It's Way Up.
Whether it's relationship or career advice, Angela's dropping facts. So you should know. This is Ask Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee. Maino's in the building.
New Maino.
And it's time for Ask Yee with my award-winning advice giver, Maino, in the building.
Award-winning.
All right, so we have somebody anonymous on the line, so that's always good. What's up, anonymous caller? How you doing?
I'm doing all right. How are you, Angela?
I'm good. Mano's here too, and we are ready for your Ask Yee question.
I've been with my boyfriend for a couple of years, and he is actually incarcerated. And I recently found out that I've been diagnosed with herpes, and he's going to think that I have cheated on him, but I actually haven't. This virus could lay dormant in your body for like years before you actually find out that you have it. So I'm just having a hard time trying to figure out how I'm going to tell him this.
You could have got it from him.
Yeah, it is very hard to see where you got it from. Like,
so you don't know where you got it from?
No, it's very difficult.
So have you had sex since he's been in jail?
No, he hasn't. And I haven't cheated on him since he's been in jail either.
Herpes is actually super common. Globally, 67% of the population actually has a form of herpes. So, in the United States, though, it's pretty common.
You like a you break out?
Well, no. So I found out from going to a doctor's appointment, they did a blood test, and I'm like, actually, I found out there's like people that are asymptomatic, which means they have no symptoms at all. And I guess I'm one of those people that don't have the symptoms.
I think, first of all, I commend you because some people have that and decide to keep it a secret and not tell anybody, and that's how it continues to spread. And I think the main thing is to get all the information that you have so that when you talk to him from a medical expert, you can explain to him everything about it. He may even have it. Who knows? But I do think you have to let him know.
How long he's been in jail?
He's been in jail for about 5 years. We didn't start talking until about 3 years ago. And I guess I'm just a little worried to tell him because I feel like this could potentially be the end of our relationship. And I don't want to... I don't want to think about all that, and now I have to think of like where I could have possibly got this virus from.
Right,
it's just a whole lot of stuff.
I'm gonna be honest, because I know a lot of people who've had relationships in jail. Who knows who else he's talking to also? So just let him know, and that's all you can do. And if he decides to stay with you, that's amazing. If he doesn't and decides to move on, you put the information out there. If that's what he chooses to do, that's on him. But, either way, you're...
Real love is sharing that herpes together.
I feel like, gee, if he doesn't want me, who else is going to want me? This is horrible.
Well, just because you have it doesn't mean that you have to pass it on to somebody else. You can be responsible to make sure that you lower the risk of somebody else getting herpes.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do and educate myself.
But there's a lot of people listening right now who have herpes as well. So, and of course, nobody wants to have something like that, but all you can do is lower the risk of passing it on and make sure you don't get outbreaks.
Yes, definitely. I definitely feel a responsibility to tell him, and I'm just glad I haven't been out here spreading this stuff unknowingly.
Some people do know they have it and have no problem spreading it, so I commend you for being honest.
All right. Thank you, Angela. I appreciate you taking my call. I love your show, and I just love lip service, and I love everything.
All right.
That you do.
I will hope you check back in and let me know what happens, too.
All right. I'll try and do that.
All right. Thank you. Good luck.
Bye, Angela.
Man, don't be quiet.
No, I'm just saying.
You've definitely had sex with somebody with herpes before.
Never in my life.
You don't know that.
Never.
You don't. They just didn't tell you.
How could I not know?
They didn't tell you. Well, that was Ask Yee. But when we come back, we have a pick a side. And this pick a side, you have to say, do you agree with Tyrese or with his fiance Seale? He basically said that she wants him to cancel his album because there's too many songs about his ex on there. And so he's against that. Now, what do you think? Whose side are you on? Is she right? Stop talking about your ex. Y'all been broke up. You with me now. Why are you doing albums dedicated to that? Or do you agree with Tyrese? It's something that's dumb. Let him put out his music and just deal with it. All right? 800-292-5150. Pick a side. It's way up.
Way up with Angela Yee. It's not just right or wrong. It's about what you believe. It's time to pick a side and stay there.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and Mano is here.
New Mano.
New Mano. And let's talk about this, Mano. Whose side are you on, Tyrese or his fiance Seale? He claims that she left him. I feel like they break up and get back together all the time, though.
I'm on Tyrese's side.
I didn't finish saying what it was. She's tired of living in the shadow of his ex-wife. His new album, she said, is all about his ex, and she wants him to cancel it. He's not willing to do that. What do you think?
No, I'm on his side. Like, music comes from the pain, right? You should be able to draw from your real life experiences and talk about, the things that you've been going through. Now,
what about music coming from the pleasure, though, of the relationship that you're in now?
Music is better when it's painful. Ooh. Music is better when you're going through something. Ooh. And is he saying that he wants to get back with her? I doubt he was saying that in the music.
Yeah, no, I don't think he was saying that.
All right. So what's she's in a relationship with him. So what's What's really
I
the
can
problem?
sympathize with a woman who's like, I'm tired of hearing about your ex.
It's in songs, though. This is the art.
So, all right, and I get it. Those are his real life experiences. And let's be clear, she knew with Tyrese what she was getting into. I feel like they'll be back together anyway, though. You know, every now and then you got to throw your weight around and be like,
and then you
I'm
got to
tired
break
of
up
this.
in public.
Because, look, if you were dating a
know
woman
it's real.
and she was constantly talking about her ex and let's say she was an artist and putting out songs about their relationship, would you feel away?
Is this before or after we made our sex tapes?
Okay. Let's see what you guys think. 800-292-5150. Blake, whose side are you on?
I'm on Tyrese's side because that's
right.
how he make his money.
That's right.
He couldn't make his
I don't
money,
see why
though,
it's an
doing
issue.
some love songs about his relationship
Right.
now?
I mean, but he done made love songs before, so if this how he gonna get paid and provide for her, I don't see why it's a problem.
Okay, all right. I'm not going to try to sway you. Thank you for calling.
Oh, no problem. Thank you.
Hey, Sarah, how are you?
Blessed and highly favored, beautiful queen. How about yourself?
Wow. Okay.
Oh, I feel amazing. Thank
Grand
you,
Rising, Queen.
Okay, and our King Mano is here.
I certainly appreciate it. Hey, Mano, how you?
What's happening?
So what do you think, Team Tyrese or Team Zelly, as far as him putting out this album about his ex?
I totally say if she's secure with the relationship, she should let him put it out. If not, then she should move on herself then.
Okay, so now whatever decision she makes is up to her. If I choose to stay,
exactly,
that's on me. Okay, I understand that.
I love your radio show. I hope you guys stay blessed.
All right, thank you. You too, Queen.
You're welcome. Take care.
Hey, Vivian, how you doing?
Hey, Angela.
Hey, me and Mano want to know, are you Team Tyrese or Team Zelly as far as him putting out an album all about his ex? She doesn't want it to come out, but he thinks, you know what, relax.
I side with Tyrese.
That's
As
right.
an artist, I feel like you should be able to voice your opinion, tell us what you're going through, what you've gone through. She shouldn't feel any type of way. She's right there.
Okay. I mean, they have been divorced, though, for almost 4 years.
It don't matter.
No? Okay.
The music comes from the
Honestly,
pain.
yes, and that is our way of expressing ourselves.
That's right.
Whether we're artists doing paintings, drawing, music, that's how we let things go. That's how we express ourselves. It should be no reason for her to feel that it's him thinking about her.
What if he does like a part 2 and part 3 still talking about it?
Still the same thing. It's on his mind and it's on his heart. He feels he needs to let it go and speak on it, then speak on it. Holding it in is only going to make him want to hold a grudge against both of them.
All right, well, thank you for calling. I will say I don't think Tyrese is holding nothing in, but I feel you. Well, thank you so much for calling. We appreciate it. See, everybody is Team Tyrese when it came to this pick a side. And it is a Mayel Monday. So when we come back, we do have advice for people with coarse hair. We do have Mayel experts who are going to let you know the best care of your hair possible. Is Way Up.
We about to do this. Yeah.
Yo.
More Way Up with Angela Yee on now. You know who it is. You know who it is.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and you know it is a Mayel Monday. As I've said many times, I love Mayel products. And right now, I want to talk to Jatina Nixon. She is a Mayel expert hairstylist, and there's a question from one of our listeners. This question is from Katora in Milwaukee. I've been getting my hair done at a salon for years, but want to try and save money by shampooing at home. What is your best shampoo for really coarse hair?
With you having coarse hair, you want to make sure that your hair is receiving moisture. I like to use Mayel's avocado and tamanu shampoo, conditioner, and leave-in. That's going to be a great system for you to use at home, and you should see some amazing results just like you went to the salon.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Jatina Nixon. And thank you for participating in Mayel Monday. Everybody who sent in their questions, you can find Jatina Nixon on Instagram at JRenee_Styles. That's JAY Renee_Styles. And when we come back, we have the last word. It's Way Up with Angela Yee.
Pick up the phone. Tap in. Tap in and get your voice heard. What the word is. Here's the last word on Way Up with Angela Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and Mano's in the building.
Newest Mano.
Man, we had so many things going on today, and there's so many stories I didn't get to, but I do want to acknowledge the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame 2024 nominees. This year is an incredible year. Some of the people nominated: Mary J. Blige, Mariah, Cher, Eric B. and Rakim, Kool and the Gang, Lenny Kravitz, and Sade, A Tribe Called Quest.
Oh,
I don't know who's going to make it in, but those are some heavy hitters who are
those
nominated.
Are nominees?
Yes, those are the nominees. They just announced these on Saturday. So I just wanted to make sure we talked about it. There's 15 nominees in total. And so very diverse group of people, but those are the ones that I'm like, listen.
Right. Heavy hip hop on there.
Yes, I love it. All right. Well, thank you to everybody for tuning in today after watching the Super Bowl. Great Super Bowl. Great halftime show.
Yes, indeed.
Did you have your money on anyone?
I didn't bet.
I saw Drake won.
But I felt like I would have bet wrong because I was leaning towards
the 49ers.
Yeah.
And I saw Offset lost $1 million. But anyway, this show, of course, is always about you guys. It was a Monday Mainovation day today.
Yes,
it is a Monday. We feel energized, ready to get this week going.
To it.
Yeah, shout out to my partners over at my new juice bar, Nourish Spot BK. Make sure you guys come through and get nourished. And of course, this show is all about you, so you have the last word.
Hi, Angela Yee. This is Linda. I wanted to make a wish. I'm still celebrating my birthday, and my wish is, don't laugh, maybe I could go on a date with Floyd Mayweather at a basketball game I've never been, or Lil Wayne, whichever one that's available. Hey, you never know. So I just thought I'd call you, and maybe you can make my wish come true.
Hi, I want to shine a light on my man DJ here in Racine, Wisconsin. He's such a good guy. I hope you're hearing this. Have a good day, baby.
Going way up, turn up with Angela Yee.